It's not what a movie is about. It's about how it is about it. Roger Ebert.
The Hulk. Who doesn't love him? I mean, you got a guy and blam, turns into a big green monster. Who doesn't love big green monsters? Shrek, the Green Giant, Frankenstein, that booger from the Mucinex commercials. Okay, maybe not him. Hulk is starred in countless Marvel comic books dating back all the way to the 60s. So typically it was only natural before some big studio would pick up everyone's favorite angry green giant and make a hit movie. Of course, there were a few in the early 70s and 80s, but the Hulk wouldn't see his hit debut till 2003 in Universal's Pictures' Hulk. Keeping it short, I like it. Not to be confused with 2008's The Incredible Hulk, which would later tie into Marvel's The Avengers, where they would replace Edward Norton with Mark Ruffalo.
But that's a story for another day. It's the 2003 film we're here to talk about.
Believe it or not, development for the film started as far back as the 1990s and had gone through dozens of different script rewrites and director changes until deciding on the film's final director, Ann Lee. The film stars Eric Bana, Jennifer Connelly, Nick Nolte, and the ever-so-talented Sam Elliott. From everything I've heard about it, the film has many mixed reviews concerning the CGI and other things, including some complaining that the Hulk looked too fake, and sometimes even comparing him to, well, Shrek. Ouch. Well, you know what? It was early 2003. CGI was still being perfected. We can't judge it too harshly for that. I say, we give it a chance.
Apparently, this film earned $62 million within its first opening weekend, but dropped 70% on the second. How the hell does that even happen? Well, let's find out.
As I'm looking at the title, I'm noticing more hand here than Hulk. Like they should have gone with hand instead of Hulk, because it's like 75% of the fucking covers covered in hand.
So our film begins, and we are greeted with all this crazy science stuff flying around and the dissecting of other small reptiles. You know, it's not a bad opening credit sequence. And just like that, we're off, with young Bruce Banner's father being told not to use science on human subjects, to which he does anyways, and, what?
Whoa, what? Why is there a lady moaning mid-screen? Are these like flashbacks or something? What's going on here?
Whoa, okay, these are some fun opening transitions.
Personnel, fail-safe has been initiated. Gamma decontamination will occur in 30 minutes. Repeat.
You know, they're probably only doing these weird opening transition sequences for the first 10 minutes of the film. It's probably not going to be there for the rest of the film. Right?
And after that, we're finally greeted with Bruce Banner heading to work at his daily job at the Science Research Facility. Oh, hey, Stan Lee. Huh, and he's right next to Lou Ferrigno.
I really gotta say, seeing you in that style and headwear,
You're implying something about my helmet?
you look like a massive nerd, even around other scientists.
Dude, this is a science facility. Everyone looks like a massive nerd. Also, fuck you. The man's trying to be safe instead of cracking his head open on the sidewalk.
Betty, hey.
I hate them.
Wait, I just got here. Who do we hate?
The review board. We have to make a presentation on Tuesday. And you're gonna make it with me.
I'm sorry, do I look like the type of man you could just push around and... Oh, sorry, excuse me, hold on. Totally forgot. Alright. Do I look like the type of man you could just push around however you please?
Anyway, Bruce decides to help out Betty with her little science experiment on this frog or something, and, again with the weird transitions? What the hell is this?
Okay. Let's hit Freddy with the gamma radiation.
Gamma exposure?
Hey, guys, it's, me, the frog. Hey, I'm kind of having some second thoughts about this test. Is there any way I can consult this with my doctor one more time?
Oh God, Freddy, no!
Anyway, Bruce and Betty have a heart-to-heart, and we're introduced to the rich proprietor, Talbot, and,
Betty.
Oh my God, why are we using two different shots here? What? This isn't necessary! Okay, so I'm not even kidding. Scenes like this go on for the entire movie where they just put multiple shots on screen. It's almost like they couldn't decide what shot they wanted to use or something. Like, oh my God, pick one. It's not that hard. Now that I'm thinking about this, the way they put all these shots on screen, it's almost like they were trying to make it like a comic book. Oh. They put them in multiple boxes like they were shooting a comic book. Hey, you guys remember in the Harry Potter movies when they began putting nothing but words on the screen to make it feel just like reading a book? No? Oh yeah, because it didn't fucking happen, because it was a goddamn movie, not a fucking book! But hey, congrats guys. At least no one can say they don't like your movie because it's nothing like the book. Instead, they'll be saying they don't like it because it's trying to be a fucking comic book!
Do I really have to explain why having this many shots on screen is a bad idea?
Good. The heat has made you powerful. Now, fulfill your destiny.
What does Marcellus Wallace look like?
What?
What country you from? What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what?
I think I've made my point. Let's move the fuck on, yeah? Then we're finally introduced to Betty's father, aka the General, aka Sam Elliott. Yeah, there's not much here. Anyway, this scene plays out, and we watch as Betty exits her office and meets this new janitor character.
Hey, what happened to Benny?
Benny's dead. I'm the new guy.
Good to meet you.
Wow! Clearly she doesn't give a shit about this Benny character. I mean, Benny's just fucking dead, and that's the best thing she can say. I mean, I get it maybe if he was fired or something, but really, he's fucking dead, and that's the best thing she can say? Fuck you, lady. Also, I have a leading suspicion that guy may have killed Benny.
Did there really have to be a water effect here? We're not underwater. Why is there a bubble cutaway? And that sound effect, what the hell? Whoa, what? Did we just... Okay, so now we're inside of a memory of a photograph?
My first memory, it's this image I have from when I was maybe 2 years old.
Whoa, okay, so we are inside a dream, inside a memory, inside Bruce's office. I don't care what you tell me, Hulk 2003 is the original Inception movie. This cuts it right here. What? What are you looking at, Bruce? What's down there? It's just a hallway. All right, I guess we're going down there. All right.
Hey, what's your name? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sure, Bruce. Pet the random dog. I'm sure it doesn't have rabies or anything. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, so some other stuff happens. Bruce heads home. He waters his rock collection. I don't really care at this point. It just feels like we're in Bruce's LSD-fueled nightmare at this point. I'm really not kidding. Honestly, it's the best words I could use to describe it.
Okay, Bruce, chill. The guy's literally just walking his dog. Go the fuck back to bed.
Where'd they go? Soon enough, it's then revealed to us that our dog guy is actually a complete stalker and has a shrine to Bruce amongst other things in his house. Then our blonde guy from earlier threatens Bruce about science or something, and,
for everyone.
You know, someday I'm gonna write a book. I'm gonna call it When Stupid Ideals Happen to Smart, Penniless Scientists.
Okay, so what's the significance here of the close-ups? Like, did we need that here? Like, I could think of some other spots in the movie they could have put it, but I don't think this is the scene for it.
About Glenn,
There's nothing to talk about.
Okay. I just wanted to say, don't worry about him.
You know, that's exactly the type of thing someone says when you should worry about it.
oh, looks like we're finally getting some Hulk action, alright, maybe? Okay, what am I looking at here? Did they just fire a nuke? What? Anyway, Bruce goes to the hospital and fights about some bullshit with Betty and then has a nightmare about lizards or something. He then wakes up to our creepy dog-loving friend from earlier and learns that he's actually his father. Bruce denies it, and some other stuff happens. I don't know. He fucks off to go do some science stuff. Then, Betty gets to meet with her father for the first time in a while, and the two begin to talk about Bruce.
Who he really is. How much do you actually know about him?
I think the question is, what is it that you know about him?
Or an even better question, what do we know about him?
I really wish that I could believe you.
Yay, Hulk movie, yay! Whoa, Tinkerbell, that you? Oh, no, just a laser. We are then reunited with Bruce to find him, having an existential meltdown?
Oh, he's gonna go Hulk! It's happening! Here it is, folks! He's going Hulk! Oh, he's knocking buckets over now. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, come on, here we go. Hulk on. He's hulking. Let's go.
Okay, so I gotta admit, this scene is pretty badass. It's kind of rewarding considering we had to sit through all that boring dialogue and strange sequence effects. And before you know it, it's over, and Bruce is home like nothing ever happened.
Bruce?
Okay, lady, just let yourself in. Why not?
My heartbeat.
Oh, alright, so you're just gonna let him in, not even remotely ask what this is about? Alright, I guess Bruce's house is just a fucking free-for-all for anyone who wants to come over.
Anyway, so Betty's dad then takes Bruce hostage, and Betty decides to do some research and look into Bruce's dad / the new janitor.
My son is unique. That's why you can't relate to him.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it and hearing it out loud, he always did seem on the spectrum.
And a very beautiful woman like you, your attentions can't be completely unwanted, can they?
Alright, so, you're getting extremely close right now, and I just think it would be better if you sat 3 feet to your left, please and thank you.
put you away for the rest of your natural life.
Right, so you don't talk to your daughter in years and now you suddenly come back and pretend like you own her? Come on, dude, you haven't earned that. Anyway, some other stuff happens and our boy Bruce gets into a fight with Blondie over here and,
He's in trouble! You pathetic freak.
So we get to see Hulk smash him and jump off screen, and it's over. And we're back to Betty. I'm not one to judge, but is that really the best place for your life-sized wax statue of the Hulk? It might scare someone.
Oh shit, it's really him.
Alright, so, you gonna kill her, or, are we gonna get some hot, passionate Hulk sex scene here?
Hulk on, boys.
Whew, look at that one on the left. I think someone left Alvin in the Easy Bake Oven for too long.
Peter Film of the Year, ladies and gents. Hey, I'm sorry, but don't you think this might be, like, the best time to maybe, I don't know, maybe get the fuck out of there? You know, if you're not even gonna try to get out of there, why is he even wasting his time trying to save you? I mean, come on, Hulk. You got better shit to do. Holy shit, that dog just exploded.
Oh, okay, you know, I'm totally seeing the Shrek resemblance now. Hulk then turns back to Bruce just before Betty rats Bruce out to her father. Some other stuff happens, and we fade to black on Bruce's face.
Bruce.
That's all, folks.
Oh no, we're back to this again. Why is there 5 different shots on screen here?
Hey, did you know it took them 3 months to perfect this graphic map of the military complex? Imagine how much more they would have accomplished had they spent their time editing the movie correctly.
Oh, you know, this movie is so hard to follow, I can't even keep up with it. Okay, we're putting more shots on screen here. Let's just see how many we can fit, you know?
Anyway, Bruce's dad becomes a monster, Bruce visits his childhood home, Betty fucks off because her dad is an overprotective asshole, and Blonde Boy, still injured from when Hulk beat him up last, starts beating up Bruce again for some reason. You know, if it didn't work once, why not try it again, huh? Totally not gonna get you injured. Anyway, they put Bruce in an underwater tank for some reason, and, Oh, is it happening? Oh.
Oh, okay, he's hulking. Here we go, come on, Hulk on.
And once again, just when you think things are gonna get awesome, this shit happens.
Shutting you down. Lockdown.
Didn't you hear what the general said?
I said lockdown!
Okay, Jesus, chill. We're going into lockdown. Fuck.
You know, is the cripple guy really the most fit to be doing this job? I mean, then again, I don't know who the hell would.
Give me the M2s. So long, big boy. Lockdown.
Can we just view that one more time?
Alright, so first the background explodes, he jumps up like a goddamn circus act, freezes midair with a gray glow surrounding him right before being surrounded in pure fire. And what happens after this to top it all off? Oh, I don't know. Maybe something like the screen zooming out to a transition more fit for the DVD selection screen? What the fuck?
You know, if this film maybe came out in the 70s or 80s, like something like that may have been acceptable. But this was 2003. You know, it's shit like this that makes a decent movie awful. I mean, that effect was so fucking lazy, I'm pretty sure I could pull it off myself.
Right, so this is the part of the video where you would have seen me recreate the shot, but as it turns out, I'm just as lazy as they are. Also, it's not worth it because I don't give a shit about this movie. Anyway, here's a picture of a giraffe. Whoa. Okay, is it just me, or is Hulk looking a little bit more like Crash Bandicoot in this scene? So, Hulk jumps around like a goddamn kangaroo, and he stares at some rocks for a bit. After that, another fight breaks out, Hulk rips off Sonic, and then they blow him up. But it's unsuccessful, and he heads for Betty. Picture Hulk's self on a boat on a river with nuclear greens and some bad CGI. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. The girl from the Labyrinth movies. I'm not doing this whole bit. This a flashback? Oh, okay. It wasn't a flashback. It was a hallucination gone wrong, folks. Oh God, it's the San Andreas Fault! Oh, hey, it's just Hulk. Just Hulk. Just Hulk, everyone.
You found me.
You weren't that hard to find.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't. You were literally a giant green monster attacking the city. How could she not find you?
Meanwhile, Bruce's dad's convicted into prison. Also, for the duration we see him being cuffed, there's this long-ass moment at the top of the screen where it's literally just a PNG of him staring back at you. I shit you not, they just used this image like it's the only thing holding the shot together. Anyway, so Bruce resolves his daddy issues with his father and supposedly dies, but doesn't because he's still alive in the Amazon or some other shit. I don't really fucking care. The movie ends after that. You know, had it not been for all the awful scene splicing, shot compiling, and random mishmash, this film might not have been half bad. I mean, for 2003, this CGI isn't that awful. It's more of just the way they edited it all together. Maybe if they would have gone back and re-edited some parts and polished up some areas that needed it, we wouldn't even notice. And then maybe Hulk 2003 could have been something more memorable before anything else.
You know, at the end of the day, it all comes down to what Uncle Ben said. With a big budget comes even bigger responsibilities. Or just not whatever the fuck this shit is.
Oh hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I know I normally don't do videos like this, but I thought I might give something new a try, you know? Maybe even make it into a mini-series. If you guys like it, you could maybe consider hitting that like button or even subscribing. And if anyone has any suggestions for whatever bad or even a good movie I should review next time, just leave a comment and I'll look into it. Or you can just go there to complain too. I mean, some people like to do that. And if you like bad movies, I tend to accidentally make a lot of them, so you can just click one of these playlists here for that. I also do some gaming live streams from time to time, so you can check out a previous recording of one in one of these playlists here as well. That's all I gotta say. Thanks.